When Tomodachi Life Living the Dream dropped their direct and when it was actually announced in the Nintendo Direct, I cannot tell you guys how excited I was for this game to drop. And now that we're almost 2 weeks away from Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, I am living the dream, okay? I cannot wait for this game and I'm just really excited to play it. So I just thought, since Nintendo dropped their demo today, why not just play it and tell you guys how much I love about it and what I didn't really like about it, but I think could be fixed. So let's just get into that. Upon booting up the game and going through all the info and the setup, I really like how they give you an incentive to play through the demo, which is giving you a hamster costume. It's not much, but you know what? I'll take it. It's really cool, and I'm probably gonna wear it on my me someday. Once the tutorial is over though and we're on the island, it's an immediate step up from the old games just because we can move around now. I don't feel like people understand how big this is since it's mostly a given in games now that we have 360 camera control, but having that much more interactivity with the island is really appreciated. Tomodachi Life on the 3DS and the DS just felt more closed in for me personally, since in those games you have control over the island in one way, a third-person point of view, and you use the touch screen to move around and interact with the Miis. That's it. And I understand why those games were set up that way, whether it was an issue with the 3DS not having enough horsepower or the game designers trying to figure out a use case for the touch screen. Where the real fun starts though is when we make our Miis. Making a Mii in this game isn't as daunting as I thought it would be at first, because I originally thought that it would be overwhelming because of all the options there is now, and we kind of all lost our Mii making skills since it's been nothing but a setting in the Switch menu, but I digress. In the Mii Maker, I think that it's really similar to Miitopia, and I think it's a step in the right direction for max customization, and I think Nintendo is doing a really good thing here. The face paint feature though is a completely different animal. And I assure you guys, I am no artist, okay? But if you track well on whatever thumbstick you happen to be using, it won't come out like complete shit. And there's also a pro mode for people who actually know what they're doing, but I'm me, so I don't know how that's gonna go. It's also appreciated that Nintendo followed through on their promise to make Living the Dream more inclusive for everyone, which includes non-binary options and the option to completely opt out of dating. And I think that's really cool on Nintendo's part. Honestly, I think this part's gonna be a little short. I don't really have anything I dislike about the game. The only thing that I don't really like about the demo is how it abruptly ends, and the fact that you can't really do much after the fact. I don't think a lot of demos let you continue after you've completely played through them, so obviously it's a demo. It's gonna be like that. But the fact that it just doesn't let the Miis interact with each other, it kind of sucks. They just kind of act like me after a full week of non-stop work, and it just gives you no reason to play anymore, which obviously it's a demo, so it's gonna be like that. But I would at least like to have some basic interactions with other people other than having to wait till Doomsday to do that. But I really did look hard, and I couldn't find anything that just stood out as bad to me about this demo. I feel like that's just what happens when new stuff comes out for old franchises though, and that could very well change in the future, and maybe some things will start showing cracks when we get our hands on the finished game. But for now, I'm in the honeymoon phase of this game, and I think that once it comes out, I'm gonna talk about it more, and I really hope that you will stay and watch that. Anyway, I know it was another short video, but I really hope that you guys loved this video, and I'm really sorry for not uploading. It's kind of a pain to upload, and it's kind of a pain to edit. But I love you guys, and I love the support that you give. Thank you guys for watching. Love you.